Hey guys, it's me, 80s444. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, guys, we'll be talking about match day nine. Day nine of the World Cup, guys. So we have a lot to go through for today. There will be a stream coming up around like 20 minutes time from now. By the time you guys seeing this, I believe it is set at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope I can see you guys then. So let's go and start with the first game. The first game we have is Cameroon versus Serbia. Wow. What a game. What a game of football this was. And I gotta say, man, Cameroon played really well. I think Cameroon were fantastic in the day. They were scoring 3 goals. Abakugar and Toki Kambi and obviously Choupo-Moting, sealing that dagger. And you have to give massive credit to Cameroon in this game because Cameroon, for the most part of this game, were not that great. And Serbia, man, they're going to be looking at this game as such a big, big missed opportunity because they know themselves that if they had won today's game, probably by a 3-1 score, because that's what they were leading by, they would have been 3 points plus 2 goal difference, and in the final game, they just need to get a draw against Switzerland, right? But now, because of this draw, they have to beat Switzerland on the final match day. They have to beat Switzerland on the final match day, and yeah, it's gonna pop. That game is gonna be insane. That game is gonna be quite insane. May even do a watch along for that game just because of how big that game is and how close the game is, and so forth. But anyways, yeah, I think for Cameroon on the day they were fantastic. Their first choice goalkeeper didn't play this game. Onana didn't play this game. I believe he was suspended. I didn't really read that stuff, but he didn't play this game. And Abakubar that second goal from Cameroon was class. What a chip that was over their keeper. And Mitrovic, man, he had missed too many opportunities this game, and it could very well bite Serbia in the back. So huge, huge win. I'm not sorry, huge win, huge point for Cameroon, and yeah, Serbia, man, defensively, man, they're just shocking at times. Making those stupid mistakes, and everything like that. And you have to give credit to Cameroon for coming back from behind, and they actually played really well. I think this was a game that should have. I think the draw is a fair result there. Although I think Serbia will be looking into this game as that they should have won this game. I think they know themselves they should have won. So let's talk about quickly the goal scores. The first goal was scored by Jean Charles Catsisle from the corner. The second goal was scored by Papalic. I believe it was from a corner as well. And then Milinkovic Savic scored a banger, 45th in the stoppage time. And then Abukubar. And then Mitrovic scored a nice combination. He made it 3-1. And Abukubar made it 3-2. And then Choupo-Moting made it 3-3. And I think the substitutions, man. Abukubar coming off the bench was a great substitution. And yeah, it was a good man. And Mitrovic as well coming off the, you know, so huge, huge point there. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next game. The next game we have here is sorry, not Portugal. South Korea 2, Ghana 3. What a huge win this was. And I think we saw to the world how good this Kudus guy is. This Kudus guy is the real deal. And guys, I wouldn't be surprised to see Kudus make a big move in the summer because this guy was fantastic on the day. I think Ghana really played well in this game. As for South Korea, they did play decent, but I think for them, the problem with South Korea is I feel like they were a bit too reliant on the crosses. And I feel like, despite the fact they did score 2 goals, their same player, I believe the Kim guy scored a brace. The thing is, though, I think Ghana played so much better. They played so much better as a team. They played really well, passing football. And I think for South Korea, man, they're going to feel devastated, man. Oh, it was actually Cho Jing Sing. My bad, not Kim. I just think for South Korea, man, they're gonna feel aggrieved that they should have got the more minutes added on because I believe the referee ended the game when it was obviously there was a corner that was still being played, and obviously South Korea will feel heartbroken. But I think at the end of the day, kudos, man, what a guy this is, and I think Salisu scoring as well was fantastic, and Ghana just looked really good, man. Ghana just looked really good. Stats wise, they had 7 shots, 3 on target, 36% possession. And for South Korea, they had 22 shots, 7 on target. I think South Korea played a really good game. I think this was a close game. And Ghana just edged out. And this is a crucial win for Ghana because now, in their final game against Uruguay, if they can hold Uruguay to a draw, they'll be in the round of 16, which will be incredible, incredible achievement. So, as for South Korea, they have a very difficult task. They basically have to beat Portugal on the final match day. Now, keep in mind, Portugal already through to the round of 16. So they haven't cemented themselves as group winners, although it is Portugal should top this group with the goal difference they're at. Let's see, Portugal, yeah, they're at a +3 goal difference. So, yeah, Ghana would basically have to win by a huge score to have any chance of usurping them. So, yeah, it's a big, big win for Ghana, and kudos, man. This Kudos guy was fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and look out for him in the summer, man. Look out for him in the summer. All right, Brazil, Switzerland. Another interesting game here. Brazil, Switzerland. Casemiro, man. Where did we rank Casemiro amongst the DMs of the world? Because for me, he was great today. And you saw how Brazil were really good, even without their talisman Neymar Jr. And as we all know, guys, Neymar is reportedly out for the rest of the group stage. He should be fine for the round of 16, according to reports, although we don't know for certain. And it's a huge, huge win for Brazil because I think Brazil looked really good. I think Vinicius Jr. had an okay game. Scoring that goal was a great goal. Obviously, it was disallowed. I believe it was offside, if I'm not mistaken. I thought Rafinha for me on the day was a bit disappointing. And I think Brazil just looked really good. They were so dominant. I don't think Switzerland really created many chances this game. And that goal from Casemiro. What a wonder goal that was for Casemiro because Brazil could have dropped points today. And that would have been so crucial for Switzerland because Switzerland obviously would have been on 4 points. And it would make things even more difficult for that game against Serbia. So it's interesting that Switzerland, Brazil won, 13 shots, 5 on target. Switzerland got 6 shots and didn't even get any on target. And you can see how good this Brazil team is. Like, even without their talisman, they can still play well. And it's a huge, huge win for Brazil. And for Switzerland, man, they have to go back to the drawing board. And they have to basically get a draw. As long as they draw against Serbia, they'll be through to round 16. So, yeah, huge, huge win for Brazil, man. Huge win for them. And now the final game. Portugal versus Uruguay. I gotta say, man, Portugal looked great. I think Portugal, for me, in this game, they were fantastic. I think they deservedly won this game. And I think they were just brilliant on the day. I think for me, the most part, Uruguay were really disappointing. They didn't really create many chances. It was a nice cross in from Bruno Fernandes to Cristiano Ronaldo to score. The goal was actually given to Bruno Fernandes because it took a little. I think it touched Ronaldo's hair, which is kind of weird to me because I think it should be a Ronaldo goal. But it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Portugal will still win. I do think though, as soon as Portugal did go ahead, I think Uruguay did start to up their intensity, and I think they started to make some good changes. Bringing on a Pellistri off the bench, I thought was a great change. He had somewhat of an impact. Luis Suarez, I believe, came off the bench as well. Yeah, I think he came off the bench, and I think Uruguay looked a lot better when he came off the bench because Cavani and Nunes didn't really do much. There was a really, really good chance for Uruguay in the first half. I believe was Bentancur with that big chance, a great save from Diego Costa, and for the most part, I think Portugal just looked really calm at the back. But I do think, though, Uruguay didn't play as bad. But I just think for Uruguay, the big issue for them is just they cannot score. They just cannot score. For the most part, Portugal just dominated possession. And, it's just a huge, huge win for Portugal. They're in the round of 16 now. And, it's a big, big win. Guerrero getting an assist there, making that pass for the Bruno Fernandes, put the cross into the box. I do think, though, the penalty was a bit dubious. I don't think that penalty should have been given, in my opinion. A suspicious penalty on, I believe, was it Jose Maria Jimenez? Jose Maria Jimenez. A very suspicious penalty. But regardless, Bruno Fernandes slots away the penalty, and Bruno makes it 2-0. And in my opinion, even if the penalty wasn't given, I don't think Uruguay would get back to this game. So it is a devastating blow, but at the same time, I don't know if it really changes the outcome of the game. Portugal would still probably win even either way. But, we don't know to this day. So Portugal have now confirmed their spot as not group winners, sorry. They have confirmed their spot in the round of 16. And as long as they don't lose to Korea, as long as they don't lose, they're pretty much top of the group, which is a big, big statement for Portugal. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the round of 16 group stage match day 2 recap. I'm going to see you guys later in the live stream, which should begin around 10 minutes from now. So I hope we can see you guys then. So make sure you guys have made it all the way as far. Consider liking this video, enjoy. Subscribe if you're new out here. Comment down below your thoughts, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.